Still keeping it within the city, John Balogh joins us right now to tell us about a bunch of festivals that are coming up in our great city this summer. John, great to see you. Nice chatting with you off camera here. You're wearing the bright shirt there. Cactus Festival's coming up. You have been the master of festivals for years around this city. I'm just learning from you. This is remarkable what you do.
Thank God and thank everybody in the city for allowing me to do this. It was my dream. My dream came true. I work with some great festivals, some amazing boards and people that are prolific in keeping the arts in Hamilton.
And being involved in the arts in Hamilton and festivals in Hamilton for such a long time, you have really seen the rise, the fall, the rise again of what a festival takes to go through over so many years.
Been very privileged. We have a big festival this year, 50th anniversary for the Cactus Festival.
Yeah.
Downtown Dundas, the whole street,
Yeah.
3 days, music, mayhem, food, drinks. A fantastic weekend, free to the
fun.
general public. August 15, 16, and 17, put it on your calendars. At the end of the day, we feature some headline entertainment that you would normally pay a hard ticket seat for.
Yeah.
This year on the 15th, the Friday night, we have David Wilcox. Fantastic blues rockin' show.
Yeah.
The following night, which is the Saturday the 16th, we have Freedom Train,
Oh.
a local band.
Yes.
And some other artists that I can't divulge yet.
Fair enough.
And a ton of local stuff.
Yeah.
Local by, I mean, music, arts, presentations.
Shopping.
Shopping along, we have vendors.
Yep.
I'm scared to say how many vendors.
Oh, there's a lot, because you basically start at the one side of Dundas and you go all the way up. You're almost here at the golf course. Not that far, but pretty
over
close.
200 vendors.
Over 200, yeah.
And all the stores that are in Dundas, it's like
And of
amazing.
course, you have the kickoff the night before, the Thursday night, I believe, of the parade.
The parade starts it all off, and then bang, we hammer right in on the Friday night. And there's tons of stuff for kids to do. This year we have wrestling, free wrestling, not for kids, professional wrestlers.
Okay.
Do not try this at home.
Yes.
We have wrestling. We have wrestling going on. We have a revamped patio, which has alcoholic beverages, as well as this year a full line of non-alcoholic beverages.
Excellent.
So a wide variety.
And that's a wise decision. You know, more and more people, I'm finding, have gone away from the alcohol. So nice that we're offering that choice. You can still go out and enjoy an adult beverage.
Absolutely. My wife doesn't drink.
Yeah,
She
so there you
loves
go.
cranberry juice and, Mai Tai virgin drinks. That's like, yeah, it keeps everybody happy. We have roller skating, roller blading. Oh, and let me remind you, on Saturday we have a teddy bear picnic.
Oh, okay.
At the Cactus Festival. So it's real early, so you got to get up early if you're a parent.
Yeah.
And we have a mascotted teddy bear there. All of our inflatables, or 99% of them there, are free.
Yes.
So that we have just so much going on at the Cactus Festival. All different foods, all different vendors, as well as all the shops that make Dundas unique in itself. So it's just like a happening thing to do. So please mark it on your calendar.
Mark that on your calendar.
15 to 17.
But there's also other things that you're involved with throughout the city this summer that people should be involved with. Local music.
Local music's been
jazz.
my lifeblood.
Yeah.
So we do, the Jackson Square has been running entertainment and a purveyor of the arts for 55 years.
Yeah.
I was like 17 when I started booking the bands there. We had tons of big bands over the years there. Teenage Head started out there, Coney Hatch, Lee Aaron, Crackers, tons of Ian Thomas, just tons of artists that have progressed.
They've gotten their start, or they're coming back to say thank you to where they got their start.
Great bands, and a great city to do that in. So this was all free entertainment.
Yeah.
Now we've changed the dynamic somewhat because times change, and at the Jackson Square now, it's still free entertainment 55 years later. Monday through Friday, 11:30 till 1:30, there's an artist up there, a single or a duo playing, and we have a nice lunchtime crowd come out and see, and they're all new people. It's developing talent, and some well-established people too come back and play.
Yeah. Where did your love of music come from?
I have to say I was an old hippie in the early 60s, and when headphones came out and you put those on, it was like, That's where the love of music came. And I was around during some great bands.
So who were some of your influences? Who were some of the bands that you liked to listen to?
Well, I have some weird eclectic taste. So Ravi Shankar was one of the artists I liked. He was probably a great influence to some of the Beatles. I like pan flautists. On the other end of the spectrum, I've always, I was a Frank Zappa fan. I was the Beatles, all the early stuff, and some, Iggy Pop. I liked a lot of the punk stuff coming in. So it was a wide variety. Pink Floyd, a wide spectrum.
You're an expert in this field. You've been doing it for so long. You must be very impressed with the music scene in Hamilton and what Hamilton has been able to develop and showcase to the world.
It was very infantile when I started. There was almost non-existent, or it was a different kind of music scene. Absolutely. The music scene in Hamilton has grown to what I would hoped it would be when I was a teenager. There's tons of music now. There's tons of venues. There was really there used to be an old bar called Duffy's. That'd be about the only place you'd see a band. That's why I started the Jackson Square stuff. All my friends were musicians, and they were all underage compared to how you'd have to go to drink in Duffy's. And so we're like, we need some places to play that will help you draw an audience, because the young audiences become your audiences of life. The music you listen to now at 16 is the tunes that you, when you're 50, go, wow, that's what I grew up to. So this is a great start.
I'm doing that right now to my kids.
That's how we're living.
I'm driving them nuts.
I'll bet so.
Yeah.
I'll bet so.
Did you ever play instruments as well?
I played an auto harp. I started this by being a stand-up comic, opening up for some of the bands I worked with. But
okay.
Apparently promotion was more lucrative than stand-up comedy at my time. There really wasn't any, now there's open mics you can go, and even if you had smallest inkling of comedy, you could go, and there's a million places now to ply your craft. None of that existed 50 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're very fortunate to live in the times we do, technologically, in every way, shape, and form. Another festival I want to mention that's coming up very quickly too is the It's Your Festival in Gage Park.
Big one.
And that's June 28th through July 1st, which is the Tuesday, but we start on the Saturday. And we have the Spoons from Burlington. We have another guest artist that we're going to name in a couple of days. The day after, which is the 29th, we have Jay Douglas and his all-star band. That's a Caribbean Latin day for us. The It's Your Festival is really a melting pot of every ethnicity in the city. And it's reflected in the board of directors as well as in the entertainment programming throughout the entire week. We have cultural dancers, performers, singers, foods of the world, presentations. So it's really a melting pot. If you're from everywhere and everywhere like we all are from, you come to Gage Park that weekend. It's a resounding experience.
It is, and it's been a couple years since I've been there, and it's wonderful that it's back. And it is just, there used to be times when they were always struggling to, are we going to do it? Aren't we going to do it? And now it's a consistent. We know it's going to be there. We know we get to look forward to it, and we know there's going to be some great entertainment.
Well, we survive both of these festivals by a great board. And they're a volunteer board, but they keep coming back every year and helping and going out and getting sponsors or writing the grants. And it's a tedious amount. The people that come, they see the 3 or 4 days and they go, wow, this looks great. But the day after the festival, everybody's at the meeting for next year.
Yeah, and that's a good point. You touched on that, is the volunteers. For a lot of these events that we have to have on the go, yeah, you're going to have some paid staff there, but the volunteers are what really keep these things
how everybody
going.
Starts. That's how I started with all the festivals. Volunteering. It's how you learn the ropes.
People want more information in case they weren't able to gather it all here because you gave us so much. Hop on the city website, I'm assuming?
City website as well as the individual websites. If you Google Cactus Festival, Dundas Cactus Festival shows up. If you Google It's Your Festival, It's Your Festival shows up. All the stuff for music in the city is on Facebook.
Yep.
Jackson Square, the Waterfront Trust, every Thursday, 6:30 till 8:30, a free jazz show.
Can't go wrong.
Bring your lawn chairs.
Yes. My parents were there last Thursday. They loved it.
If you holler Dad, everybody turns around.
They all turn around.
They all got the bumper sticker, spending my kids' inheritance.
Hey, John, this has been great. Thank you so much for your time, all the work and energy and effort you've put in during your time here in this city. Thank you so much for keeping the music going.
Pleasure, and thank everybody at home, and thank you very much for bringing this to light and animating.